Good evening, Internet. Shroom here. Tonight it's part 3 of my playthrough of Alan Wake 2, game released by Remedy, the same studio that did Control a little earlier this year, 2023. And this game is crazy. I'm really digging it so far. It's super cool. I like the presentation. Everything about it has been pretty awesome so far, so looking forward to the rest. So let's get right into it. If you want to support me and you like my content, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Okay, so this is where we left off, basically, last time, going into the subway.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
No charges. I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, pick up that battery. Might as well quick assign stuff. Can I take the light back? No, that closes the subway entrance. So there's something in here I have to do. Interesting graffiti. Use the light to get inside. Well, I did that. Don't sleep streets, and again avenue. Well, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, okay, it wants me to illuminate something over here, but I don't actually have my lamp lit up. But I don't know where to get it lit up from, except up here. Which makes the station entrance disappear. Maybe there's another light around here somewhere I can steal. I looked. I didn't see anything inside the station. See, it gives you a prompt when you can use your lamp. See that F? That means that I can use my lamp to either give light to that or take it from it. But there's nowhere in the station itself where I get that. It wants me to, like, see, it's giving me a little light bulb. It looks like it wants me to light up something. Use the light to get inside. But I don't have any energy in my lamp right now. Kinda doesn't look like there is, though. Can't really advance that way. That's the alley where I just was. Any light here I can steal? Oh, there's like arrows. Huh? That's not right. This is just like a loop. I go through here, I take a left, and I come out this door, which is over here. That doesn't make any sense.
There was something hidden here, a phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Words of power can be used to make Wake stronger. You can reassign them in the writer's room. Words of... Oh, I can only pick one of these. Okay. Well, that was interesting. But there doesn't seem to be a light that I can steal. So we gotta find a second light. Okay, Alan runs pretty slow, but in the first game he was like a... I guess his run was faster, but you could only run for like very, very short bursts. So it was really annoying. I guess this is an improvement. There's this arrow. More words of power. Another word of fix. Just increase my maximum health. Seems like a good thing. That's the studio. Okay, that's a barrier. Caldera Station. I think it's around High Line Station.
Alan Wake. Your story.
Can't grab light there. Huh. That's a barrier. Door's locked. Hmm. Maybe I need to borrow this light for a minute. Put it over here. Okay, so that cleared out all the junk that was in front of this staircase. Don't write. Climb up this ladder. Really making me go out of my way for this second light.
Careful now.
Oh man. So low on batteries. Alright, I can save here. Hopefully drawn arrows. Words of Lamp. Restores 50 health for each second when using flashlight boost on hostile shadows. I think I like the chance of regaining a flashlight charge on killing enemies. Lost. I am, in fact, pretty lost. Straight up. Being saved. Are you giving me directions? Words of War. Increased damage by the last bullet in revolver by 25. Guess I'll get that because they don't have the other weapons yet. What are you pointing at? Painkillers. So is that the only point of this whole area? I think I might actually just reload the save game that I just did, because I wasted so much battery there. Where's that save room? Echo. Break room. Because I saved before I picked up some of the stuff that was in there. So I want to make sure that I get everything. Oh, there's this ladder here. Aligning Echo by approaching it from a specific angle. Wait, what the heck are echoes?
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
There's an echo to my right. Like over here somewhere? It must be below me. I'm confused. Break room. Okay, it actually did get all my stuff. So where's the stupid echo thing? What is it? Looks like you have to use your flashlight to activate them. Oh, now those dudes appeared on that bridge where they weren't there before. I already picked that one up, right? I guess I did. It'd be nice if like the writing disappeared or something. I think. Line the echo by approaching it from a specific angle. Just wasting batteries, man. Alright, I'm again going to just reload. Oh, is it that light there? I'm so confused. Okay, I see.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, literally. The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone, was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
Weird, man. Okay. I don't think I can get it from here. Because I don't see the little glowing sphere. It's just a collectible, I think. I don't think it has anything to do with advancing the game. I wish I was sure whether I picked this up or not. I wish it was easier to pick these things up. I picked up a total of 3, so I probably have picked this one up. Okay, I see the little ball. Can't seem to get the right angle on it. Oh, hey. Sweet. Go away, please. Alright, I can't seem to activate that from here. Maybe there's another angle I need to get somewhere else, or I don't know. Did I ever check this out? No.
Hello?
Oh. Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. Still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Okay.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things.
Who, where, why, motive, why me?
Walls any day.
Remember, I was at the morgue. I was about to give evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to this dream reality. Why? Facts, missing time, no memory. Until now, have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted, aliens, door, UFO, polyhedrons? Dreams? Me, but not me. Others I know yet. They are different. The red-headed woman? Dude. This game is out there. television.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger in the horror reel. It feeds up my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times. Written countless stories. Forgotten how many. I keep failing. But I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer. The map and the key and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean. And a lake that's not a lake.
How indeed.
See you around, Alan.
Sure thing, dude. Okay, let's just try to get our lights and get on with it. Ah, these guys spawn again. So there's the straight up. Oh, F. Hey, I got a light. Whoa. Let's go up. So here is only this that I wasn't able to actually pick up. There it goes. I don't wonder why it didn't work last time. Words of War. Yeah, take that one. Okay, the words don't disappear when you pick them up. It'd be nice if they gave some indication. Okay, we got our lights. Just gotta find my way back through this labyrinth. That's my name, don't wear it out. basically out of batteries. Okay. That was quite a little bit of a diversion. Okay. So now we can pop our light over there. Open up the subway. Go and grab this light. Alright.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Okay.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
You discovered your first plot element from an echo. I got a plot board.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to...
Okay.
The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
I like how that
The
image
tracks
is
led into the
drawn.
tunnel. That was my way forward.
Footprints.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
That's my last battery. I do have these flares. This door.
like the sound of that.
You lost her. Goodies for me in here? Shoebox, so I imagine that's like your chest in Resident Evil. No items? Okay, now I'm on the other
tunnels
side
were a
of the
maze.
fence.
The blood trail led me on.
It's another arrow. Can I get out on this side of the train? There's an arrow there, but I can't get past this debris. So I can give light to that lamp in there. But I don't have any light right now. Find Alice.
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
To rewrite reality in the collapsed tunnel. Okay.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting. I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed. The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
On top of car, looks like the path down. I don't know where that is. That's the one I just looked at, right?
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Should I change it back? Nope. Guess I'm going this way. Oh, I can steal light from there?
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
What do you know? Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Turn the flashlight off to better avoid detection.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
You can only rewrite reality in the scene you're currently in.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Oh.
Shit! This is mine! What's your story?
Undiscovered map. Lost. I certainly do feel lost. Yay, batteries. Nothing. Well, where do I go? Well, I've got a charge in my lamp. Maybe there's somewhere I can put it.
The scene here had changed.
Oh yeah, there's this light here.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Little boss train 7311. How you doing? Thanks for raiding. Container, it says. Some bullets. Initiation. Whoa.
Character in my story.
Nothing. They like to get you with those empty cabinets.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Okay, I got a new television tape. Then Alan found a door that led out into the sunshine. The dark place was totally eradicated. And he went on being a successful popular fiction writer. The end. He also won the lottery.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Why don't you try writing something like that, Al? Did you ever think of that? Derailed
I
train.
had a new location for the story.
I suppose I should try. Just looking at it normal first. Okay, so
Here's
normal
the
looks like it
plot point to
didn't.
keep building the story.
Missing FBI agents. What does that do?
The scene had changed.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead.
That just leads down to the break room. Okay, so the only difference with this element is the walkie-talkie. How about if we use this? Now that door's open.
Story thread felt right here. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Alan Wake.
That's my name, don't wear it out. Whoa. Firing projectiles at me? Whew, I was almost dead there. echo.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, douse it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Can I use it here?
The plot element I found would drive the story forward. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
But I never checked out what was through this door over here. It's
It
locked.
could not be opened on the side.
Ooh. Gnarly.
None of this was real. It was unreal.
Is this that door I was trying to open before that was locked up from that side? Yes. Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people. The huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic, certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear that the men had done except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out. At the oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in place and turned until oil gurgled and flowed, thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Caspian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beats. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. What the heck is this? I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather is getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you, not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. I'm all tangled, bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctured by occasional plunge into nightmare. I don't even know. It is pretty cool that they put all this detail in. Why are you pointing me? Do I need to change scene here?
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it.
I'm no
And
longer
I
at
had to
the
change it.
derailed train. So there's something you want me to see there, but I can't see it. Probably have to be in a different scene. Should maybe have one. Let's go ahead and just use that. Somebody's nightmares? Yeah. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Let's map these painkillers to 4. This way or this way? Batteries. Well, it looks like there's only one way to go. Steal the light.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
I can steal more than one. Hunted. Okay, so I can't go back that way anymore. This is just back to the beginning, right? Whoa, there's a whole bunch of dudes there. Yeah, this is just the beginning. I am quite confused here. That's that same light. Okay, so I got past that fence, and this hallway's open. And I have one light remaining. So this is blocked off. And this is blocked off. So I can put the light there. Both those areas are still blocked off. Steal this light? No. That shuts it off completely. What happens if I steal it from here? Both those areas are still blocked. I don't get it. These areas are both blocked. Whether that light is on or off. Okay, having that on clears a bunch of debris from over there. Oh. Okay. What the heck? I don't like waiting around in the water. But that might be the way I have to go.
Alan Wake.
An arrow pointing down to the top of the train car. Find inspiration at the subway station. A lot of dudes.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
End of the line.
Never seen.
Actually, first let me check it out normally.
The plot changed the details of the world.
Okay, so let's try missing FBI agents. Blood, shackles, bunch of chairs in a circle around their sign. Good times. Okay, interesting. Now let's try murder cult.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The rider, not of the last, the shadow cast, third eye, project the night. This is your time when you're gone. Rider, the first word, not the last, and the shadow eye open. This is your time. Ritual, friends will meet. Not the rider, the light, shadow, to right, to lead, will meet. Okay, that makes sense. They've got my books. And that's blocked with this one. Oh, there's an echo.
witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel.
I had a new beat for the story. This is the ritual. The story had to be done.
Actually, let's try, before we do that, let's try torchbearers. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything interesting, so summoning ritual it is.
The plot changes shake the world around me.
What's happening? My game's saved.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Come on!
Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Collapsed tunnel is quite a ways back, right? Doesn't seem to be anything else I can do right here.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
I was under attack. There, but not there.
The story is a monster. Wake. 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 Wake.
Words of action. Makes Alan 20% harder for enemies to detect. I kind of like that. I'd like to start running around people more. Where the actual heck am I, man? Seen derailed train. The collapsed tunnel is all the way back there. Go back. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving into them in the end. She hunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for what she knew would come, the war between the forces of light and darkness. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so the collapsed tunnel is behind me. Alright. Words of aid. Increases hand flares area of effect. Duration. Increase effectiveness of trauma pads. Or painkillers. Go for trauma pads, I guess.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Derailed train. How do I get to the collapsed tunnel? Can I just walk through here? No. Can I get through the train? Yes. There we go. Collapsed tunnel. Here goes. Summoning ritual.
The scene changed with the story. The dark presence. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Could you run any faster or any slower there, Alan? Can't get me in here, right? This is the break room.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Enter the unblocked tunnel.
The tunnel was open.
Oh. You said it was gone, Alan.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Could you run any slower? Like, seriously. There's this demonic dark presence that's chasing you. And you're just like... trotting.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Oh, it's you again.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
How do you propose that she do that?
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
This game is so weird. Freaky. Get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. Am I on the map? Murder site. Okay, there's a way out right behind him. Alright, so I guess we go out this way.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Okay. Alright, I'm at Caldera Street. So I can just
The
exit
station
to
has
the
changed.
street.
I was closer now.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of this place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I hear a phone ringing.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Scratch will. Scratching graffiti all over the place. The Dark Place, a photography and videography exhibition by Alice Wake.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
An elevator just waiting for me. Haunting Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Taking a picture of what, though? Oh, the elevator.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
Scratch.
Is he stalking her?
Who's Scratch?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Nice place they got. New York.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Video art doc on screens. Mult. Focal point of the dark place. Some markers, some film, something on that plate. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
What's up with your lamp, Alice?
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Scratch, the Alan Wake's double big bad.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Oh, that's a nice pick. Oh, look, it's like he's breathing. That's a little creepy.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Return by
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image.
Casey seems a little incredulous.
Turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
The clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
How's it going, Ezra
If I'm
Saffron?
gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here.
I'm
in
good.
Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Enjoying this crazy game.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Can you explain what's going on? It's a little complicated. I'm an FBI agent investigating a murder that happened in this small town. And this writer, Alan Wake, who has been missing for about 13 years, just kind of showed up in the midst of our investigation, where we've seen a lot of crazy stuff. And his book seems to be dictating the reality around us, basically. He was trapped in, like, another dimension, where he managed to write his way out of it, I guess. But there's an evil duplicate of him that is out there walking about and writing, I guess, causing events in the real world to conform to his desires, and he plans on descending this whole place into a waking nightmare in the next couple days, basically. I think that's what's going on. But I didn't see a checkpoint, but after all that dialogue, which is unfortunate, but I do have to call it here. Hopefully, when we pick up next time, it'll be right here. We won't have to play back stuff. When's the last time I saved 9 minutes ago? So we might have to do that. Yeah, the save points leave a bit to be desired in this game. But anyway, that is going to do it for tonight. Unfortunately, it's time for me to quit because I got work tomorrow. This game is absolutely insane. I love the hallucinatory aspects of it, the storytelling. I think it's coming together beautifully, and it's awesome. I knew that Remedy could do this game right, and so far so good. Anyway, that's it for part 3 of Alan Wake Part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you in part 4. Have a good evening.